How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit the bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. If you guys would also please head over to Twitch. Follow me there at Douglas447. Streaming there at least once a week, whether it's for Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Destiny 2, and of course, if you guys have any movies or shows you guys want me to watch and review here on the channel, please let me know in the comment section down below. And we're going to be talking about Ice Age, the original 2002 animated film, and we're going to be talking about why it is the best in the franchise. I will be doing a separate video talking about Ice Age 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I will have a separate review video talking about Ice Age 6, so look forward to those. Those will be coming out in a few days, so look forward to them. But we're going to talk about the original Ice Age in this video first off, and we're going to talk about why it's amazing, why it is the best in the franchise, and the reason I can say that is, unfortunately, all of the sequels do not compare at all to this film. They don't capture the magic. The sequels, unfortunately, when it comes to Ice Age, just are a continual downslope. They're a continual downgrade of what makes the original Ice Age such a classic film. So I like the original Ice Age. It's a movie, yes, it is very old, it is very dated, it's literally 20 plus years old, but it's still a film that you can go back and rewatch and enjoy. It doesn't matter how young you are, it doesn't matter how old you get. Ice Age as a movie itself is epic. And yes, it deals with family and being part of a herd or a group, but the thing for me personally that I was able to connect the most with is it deals with the theme and the concepts of being an outcast from society. And I think that is something that we all can relate to. Some point in your life, you as the viewer watching this video, some point in your life, you were an outcast. You had no friends. You had no real appreciation for your family. You had no interest in being a part of society, no part of being with one friend, three friends, a big 20 groups of friends. There's a point in your life, and you may try to deny it, but I'm sure even if it was only for a brief time, you were an outcast from society. I know I was. And it's something that we instinctively, as a human being, can connect to. So while there are the herds and the family concepts and themes going on in this film, the theme of being an outcast from society, everybody can relate to. So because you can relate and because you can connect to this film on an individual level, this film keeps you engaged. And that is something that if you watch Meltdown, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, Collision Course, and Continental Drift, and I'm sure I butchered those in the wrong order, but I don't care. But if you go and watch the Ice Age sequels, that they don't have a theme that you can relate to, unlike the original Ice Age. Yeah, they can deal with different themes and concepts, but there's never that core, I can relate to that character. I can relate to that theme in the Ice Age sequels. If you go and watch the Ice Age sequels, there is nothing in those movies that you can relate to. Their gags, their humor, they're funny, they've got the family themes and drama. But Ice Age as a film has that outcast element that you can relate to as a human, which the studio that produced this knew that in order to keep you engaged, and that's why a lot of modern movies don't keep people engaged. It doesn't matter how short it is or how long it is. If your film doesn't have a core human being concept that can keep people engaged, your audience is going to clock out. They're emotionally going to clock out of the film, and your movie ends up becoming background noise. It becomes something that you just do while you're washing dishes, putting away laundry, vacuuming the floor. Ice Age hits the mark when it comes to being something that keeps you engaged. You are focused and engaged with this movie because of that. Another concept and another thing that helps is it's a buddy film. Ice Age is a buddy film. It is a film similar to Shrek in a way, where you have your main character that is kind of one dimensional, but then you have another character that's completely opposite. And then you have a third character that is a mixture of the first two. And so you have this triangle effect. And so you have a buddy film. And because of all these contrasts and yet similarities at times, you can relate to the characters. So now you have a movie where you can relate to a core concept, you can relate to all of these characters. Now let's talk about the story, the third element of why Ice Age is an amazing film. The story. It's clear, it's concise, and it's charming. It doesn't take a lot of brain power to figure out what's going on. Now, yeah, the ending is going to be kind of predictable. I mean, this film is technically for children, and this film is 20 plus years old, depending on the time you watch this video. So, in that 20 plus year time span, you've seen movies take what Ice Age did and probably do it a lot better. But at the time of 2002, this film had a very clear, concise, and a charming story that is fun for all ages to enjoy. Fourth thing, the stakes in this movie are clear. There is a constant doom throughout the film. The Ice Age is approaching, and this movie makes sure that you realize it. Now, it doesn't beat you over the head, reminding you of this every single 5 minutes by just saying, the Ice Age is coming, the Ice Age is coming, we're all gonna die. It does it in a subtle way. The writing in this film is great. The dialogue in which it presents the looming danger that's coming, it's presented in a subtle way so that you as an audience member remember what's going on, while all these other subplots are transpiring. You remember the stakes. This film makes you remember the stakes, but it doesn't beat you to death so that you are like, okay, I got it. Quit telling me this is coming. It just tells you in subtle ways what's going to happen eventually. The characters actually have developments, and the plot also has moments. There's moments of action, tension, sadness, character growth. I mean, there's so much going on in this film that if you clock out of this movie, I will be shocked. Also, each character and each story scene has a purpose. And that is a problem that I'll talk about with all the other Ice Age sequels, is that this film centers on just a few key characters. Yes, there's a couple little side characters, but those side characters also have a purpose. And because they are side characters, they don't get much screen time. So the movie focuses on the main characters and explores them. The movie grows them so you care about them. They start at one point in their life and they actually go on a character like growth story throughout the runtime. They grow as a character, and because you get to watch them grow as a character throughout the movie, you're engaged because you get to see them go from this point in their life along the path, and then they get to this point in their life when the movie ends. Lastly, there's always something to laugh about, there's always something to think about, and there's always something to feel, whether that's happiness, excitement because of the action scene, or to laugh. I mean, there's always something in this movie that's going to do one of those three things. So that is why, in my personal opinion, Ice Age from 2002 is the best of the franchise. And with that, guys, I'm giving Ice Age a 9.5 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. Look forward to more videos and streams coming up very soon. You guys have a great day. Bye, guys.